This was the second dress I wore for my traditional wedding, and as usual, let's check out how the whole process went about. So, as usual, I actually started drafting the pattern of how I wanted it to be. That is what you see me doing here, drafting it up. And yes, this is the back of it. It's actually gonna be corseted. Both dresses were corseted, but one was very tight corseted and the other was loose. Yes, so this was the tighter one. The one that is loose has also been uploaded, so I will definitely leave the link in the description. So this was how it came about. I actually had this concept of using two different kente fabrics, right? The pattern one and the plain one. So this is how I wanted it to be. Okay, so this is what you see me doing here. And yes, it was a very nice, elegant process, so finally get to sew my own kente dress. So this is how it went about. Drafting my patterns, cutting out the patterns like the slants and things like that. That is what you see me doing here. This is the bodice and this is actually the back of the pattern. Writing the labels down so that I don't lose it. And yes, I had the schedule made 24/7 just so that I could go back, look at how it was looking like, whether I was achieving what I had to achieve. And this was the slit, or this was the down section, the skirt. Right here you see me drafting the pattern of it. Like it had these two semicircular patterns in front of it, and this is what you see me doing here, drafting them out so that I don't miss anything out, and then writing which side should be which so that I just don't lose any section of it. And this is it, I'm done cutting it. And yes, I had to get my kente. These are the kente that I used the sleeve blue plain kente, and then I used the Obama Kente, right? That was what I used. It was this plain kente. It was 4 yards, but I think quite amount was left after the whole process. Yes, and this is it. This was me sewing them together, joining the patterns together so that there can be kind of improvements. But it was such a beautiful process. After working on the groom's outfit at our place, working on our bridesmaids dresses, my sisters, my brothers. It was quite an experience, and I would definitely do that again. So here I had used the lining for the turning so that I could get best finishing outcome. As you can see here, I use my satin, and yes, I use satin for lining my kente. I really don't use our normal lining that is in our Ghanaian market. I don't know, because that lining really is not really as strong as it. Kente is a very strong fabric. It can be years and it will still look beautiful and elegant. So why not complement it with a fabric or a lining that would also is elegant and everlasting? So that is the reason why I choose satin over the normal Ghanaian lining, because like that one you wash it like twice and it's like, is this weak? Like no. So that is the reason why I don't use like normal lining. People do ask me, someone has asked in the comment section before, what do you use for your lining? And this is it. I use bridal satin for my lining, just so that it will take quite long, because kente is very elegant classic piece of cloth that really does last for a very longer period, so it's better you complement it with an inner or lining that also has that longevity, okay, so that you don't mess it up. After 2 or 3 wash, you will be able to rock it whenever you feel like rocking it. Okay, so here I was dealing with the shape and measurement. And spoiler alert, I think all my kente, I had these hip pads in it, handmade hip pads, right? So I made these foam in my handmade one. It was very visible in the first kente that I wore, of which the video has been uploaded. Link is in bio. Kindly check it out, or check the top there. I'm leaving the link there. You can just tap on it. Yes. So I used that foam inside it, inbuilt hip pads which was very crucial to this project as well. And yes, I'm open for all your orders. If you have any order that you would love for us to work on, kindly send me a message on my WhatsApp number. The link is in the description. Kindly do click on it and send me hi on WhatsApp. But hey, let's connect on all other social media platforms as well. My TikTok link is in the link. All my social media handles, Facebook, TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, they are all here in the description, so kindly do check them out as well. I would really appreciate it if you do that for me. Okay, so here in this section, as you can see, I'm making sure that I get the shape right for myself. Really excited. Don't forget to subscribe, right? If you're enjoying this video, do not forget to subscribe. Okay, and yes, I do have one-on-one classes available for each student. If you're not in my locality, if you're not around me, especially people that are outside of Ghana or outside of Kumasi, that can come on one-on-one training from the shop. And yes, let me address these haters. I don't really do this, but this time I want to do that. See what this lady wrote there. Say the one who posted a video that looks like someone sold cushion. How can you call my kente a cushion cover fabric? Some people are so ignorant, and I don't know which word to use. I don't want to insult the person, but that was so very uncalled for. How could you call someone's kente a cushion? Like, I'm sure she doesn't even know what kente is, how it is done, people that use it, where it is originated from. I think she has no idea where it came from, and she was able to leave that comment beneath my shorts. I'm just sorry for her. She has such a miserable life. She just wanted anyone to also feel that way. But hey girl, he didn't get me on this one. So this is how it looked, right? After I was done with the pattern sewing, can you see the slant at the chest? Yes, and those semicircles at the slit section, and this was extremely corseted. So here my student, my girls were lacing it up for me for first fitting of the dress, and that is how it is looking before the beading. This is how it was looking. Can you see how snatched the waist is? Oh yeah, this is it. This is how it was looking. This is how it was looking, and how it kind of complements the back of the dress. I just wanted it to, like, connect with the back, not be totally off from it. So that is what you see me doing. That is what you see here. Okay, so here I was trying to sit down to see how it would feel if I was supposed to sit down, right? And this is how it looks. This is how it looks. Can you see how snatched the waist is? Oh yeah. This is the back. It has a slit at the back, so I could do some movements. Yeah, this is how it looked. So this section, it was time for the beading. There was a lot going on. This was my bridal robe. I was actually working on this at the shop, of which my wedding gown actually worked from it in the house. So here I was using my bridal robe as a cover up, so people really couldn't see what I was doing. But I'm sure people then wanted to see still saw it though, but that's fine. So this is the beading section. I had a lot of things going on, like bridesmaid dresses, working on them and all these beading and stuff like that, so I couldn't fully video like the whole process, and it really breaks my heart. But with the first kente, I did that. I completely recorded every piece of it. All the tutorials is uploaded, and the link will be in my description. Okay, but this will be uploaded. Yes, it would be in my description, so you can check the second kente out and the tutorials for how it was beaded. But I hope you can see a little bit of the idea I'm giving here in this beading, and I hope you can incorporate it in yours one way or the other. So here are I use Bicones, and as usual my fishing wire and my needle, and not forgetting my bead to spin. Like, it really does help me achieve a lot in the shortest possible time. I have them in stock. If you want one, kindly contact me so that I can get it delivered to you. And yes, I have one-on-one sections available if you're outside or you are here in Ghana but you cannot make it to the shop to learn it from me one-on-one. I do have online classes and it is done through video calls. Okay, so if you want me to be your mentor, you want me to teach you, kindly do send me a message on WhatsApp for the terms and conditions. So during this section, this was where I was with the beading. Can you see how it is sparkling with the ostrich feather lying there like that? So this was how the Bicones was sparkling and complementing my Kente that someone thought it was a cushion cover. Like how is that even a cushion? How did it even come to your mind? So this was the final look of the Kente. And yes, the headpiece was made by yours truly. I'm going to be sharing tutorials on how I did that hairpiece. The link will be in the description. Kindly check it out. So this was the dress and this was how it looked after the whole process and everything had been combined. Oh my god, don't you love this? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yes, that was the back of the dress and this is the front of the dress. Enjoy the view. Oh yeah, zooming out. Can you see how the Bicones are sparkling? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you all so very much for being part of this channel, and I really do appreciate all your support, your love and your generous messages. Even those that are trying to be not generous, I just feel bad for you, not me. So this was how it was looking, and yes, I just want to say thank you all for waiting till the section. And hey, do not forget to check out my beading playlist and work with me playlist. I have a lot of amazing work with me tutorials on this channel, so kindly check them out. Here I was just showing out some of my dancing moves, you know. Yes, and this is a dress.